Hello, good morning. It's Auntie Boleh again. Yeah, it's nice to be with. To be have Auntie Boleh. Now today is my 96th time. 96. Yeah. Okay. Another 4 times will be 100. I think there will be a great celebration by then. Okay, just tune in to Auntie Boleh with a great celebration. And I'm always happy to have invite my guests here today. Yeah, please write down any comment when you are in and let Auntie Boleh know. Okay, good morning. Yeah, so today I have my very special guest. Good morning, Li Hua. Yeah, my special guest is that in the poster, right? The one who never stop learning, no, lifelong learning. But are we able sometimes to say lifelong learning? We know. But Auntie Boleh today, I'm here actually attending a IMSHA volunteerism workshop. Actually, Auntie Boleh is now outside. Yeah, but I will never stop for any episode for my Auntie Boleh's meetup. I continue to have a meetup. Yeah, so we make the arrangement today. I'm so happy that I have with me today Miss Pang Li Jin, my very good friend, my mentor, and is the lady who never stop learning. Okay, let's get to know her more. Yeah. So now I shall welcome Miss Pang Li Jin to be with Auntie Boleh.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, Jin, welcome. Good morning. No, the lady, the one who never stop learning, Jin. As far as I know, I really sometimes really so it's an inspiration to Auntie Boleh that she helped me this far. Yeah, I have to acknowledge her. And then the person with full of idea and enthusiasm in things that whatever things that she do. Oh, a role model in life. Yeah, never stop learning, and she always encouraged me to learn more. And now we would like to, and I want to congratulate Li Jin, because she's the one and only only laughter yoga master trainer in Malaysia. Wow, just for sure, because it's something very big. First, the one and only, laughter yoga master trainer in Malaysia. So in Malaysia, so you are the first one who got it. Maybe next time, maybe you can train people. But would you like to tell us what is it about actually?
Yeah, thank you, Auntie Boleh, for this opportunity to be on the same platform with you. You are my idol. Yeah, I can see Li Hua and Pauline Horn. Hi. Yes, this laughter yoga master trainer is one of the higher level of the laughter yoga fraternity. I am still a certified laughter yoga teacher since 2008, and that is already 14 years. And it's time to go for the master trainer level. That means when I'm a master trainer, I can train teachers. Wow, the teachers program is a 5 days program. So I am ready to train any laughter yoga teachers.
Only the certified yoga leader only. So one stage to go to become
Yes,
a
one
teacher.
stage. So like Auntie Boleh is a certified laughter yoga leader. So I can open class for certified laughter yoga teacher, and then she can come and join. It's a 5 days program. And I am trained by the laughter yoga guru himself, Dr. Madan Kataria. So I'm very happy that during the pandemic time, I'm able to spend my time to really get myself geared up for this status of laughter yoga master trainer.
Wonderful. Thank you for being our role model. At least we know that you still continue to learn. Sometimes we have to follow a little bit to learn also as well. So come to the topic that we want to ask you a few questions on. Eugene, I feel that you always, that's why you never stop learning. Why do you feel that, why is learning so important to you? I mean, you
Yes.
always say learning so important to you.
Maybe before I touch on that subject, Auntie Boleh, can you help me to upload the PowerPoint, and so you understand more about me, and later I can elaborate more. Yes, this Ralph Abernathy, he said that I don't know what the future will hold, but I know who holds the future. I hold the future. You hold your future. And the audience here, you are the one who hold your own future. So actually, we really do not know what the future will hold. That's why I always also emphasize on the now. But I know I hold my future. So actually, now I'm preparing for the future. Whatever I do now will affect the future. Whatever is past, I learn from the experience. Yes. So let's go one more. My university days. Those days when I'm young, when before school, when I was only a toddler, I love to learn. I love to learn, but no opportunities to go for tuition and all that. So I was sneak into the tutor house and see what they are doing. Yeah? And that really spurred me into my learning mode. I love learning since then. And my journey through education is quite smooth because I fight my way up. Even when after 3U, I was told, say, girl don't need to go to school, don't need to go to university, girls to get married and have children. But I fought my way up and then I managed to go to university. So I did my pharmacy course in University Science Malaysia. And also I learned how to stay with Malay family. And because during varsity times, we have this bersama desa where I stay with a kampung family for 2 months, and my Malay name is Ramla because my parents give me the name Ramla. You see me in the baju kurung, not baju kurung, in sarong. And so I was in the kampung for 2 months and later on for another month. It was one of the best moments of my life. And later on, I graduated and have my pharmacy. That was for over 20 over years. And at that time, I'm still learning because during my career, I went for my master degree. So at least I know about business management. I went for master in business management. So continuous learning. And of course, beside learning, I also have fun learning. Fun learning, I went for a clown course, so be a clown, and I'm even the mascot for my own company, my pharmacy. You see the little clown at the side there. So I clown up for my pharmacy new outlet and all that. So it's fun learning and put it into practice. What we learn, we put into practice. That's my clown name, Sunshine. And we also went over to Morocco and to be with Patch Adam. Auntie Boleh was with me too when we were with Patch Adam on his humanitarian trip. So that was also learning. That was also learning from Patch Adam and the international clowns. We even invited Patch Adam right-hand lady, Ginevra. She came over to Johor Bahru and we had a clown workshop by her. We talked about the body that cares, the laughing body that cares. And laughter yoga is one of my passion too. And we incorporate laughter into our training and education for our staff. You see, the pharmacy profession is also fun because we add in laughter. So laughter yoga is also another area when I had my training. I went to Melbourne where Dr. Madan Kataria, the guru, was there and took up the Certified Laughter Yoga Teacher Program. And yes, and of course, ongoing training. I went for Anthony Robbins. Now he called himself Tony Robbins. Unleash the power within. And I walk on fire. I'm a fire walk. And that time he was in Singapore. I think that was year 2001, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that means it's already 21 years ago I was with him. There were thousands of people and we walk on fire. Really, we were on the ember, burning fire. And another program, yes, Money and You is also a fantastic program. And I really recommend people to go for this program. It is one of the programs that really changed me. But I also cannot say things change me or people change me. It's I myself who want to change. So for things to change first, I have to change. So it's applicable for everybody. We can't change people, but we can change ourselves. We can't change whatever situation it is, but we can change ourselves to fit into the situation. So Money and You is another fantastic program. And another one is Toastmasters, which is an NGO. Toastmaster is for effective communication and leadership. Also, I encourage all of you to go and join Toastmaster. There are thousands and thousands of Toastmasters club all over the world. And yes, Yes, I also, well, the spelling is all upside down. It's okay. Yeah. Also through learning on how to be an effective listener. So I join Samaritans, which in Malaysia is called Befrienders, which is another skill that I acquire, that is on how to listen properly. Listen. See, now I talk too much. I must listen more. And yes, now my other passion is the club Johor Bahru Happy and Joyous Club, which was formed in 2008, and lots of learning in this, and lots of those educators, facilitators that we brought in to our club for ourselves and our members. And my basis in life is be in the now, be in the now, and lifelong learning and simplicity in life, and the three goods. Now, these three goods is not from me, it is from Venerable Master Xin. He was talking about speak good words, do good deeds, and have good thoughts. So these are the simple explanation of who I am, and I will end this, and later on pass it to Auntie Boleh. I can't remember what was the question she asked me just now.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem on that. Yeah, so yeah, Jin, all the slide, yeah, actually we can see, I mean, the journey is that you since you say, well, 21 years ago, you start working on fire. Wow, that's one, the determination that you have, you want, that means you do the things that you want to do, you do it. And even walk on fire, you want to walk, that means you really walk through the fire. Yeah, and now to thanks my friends here today, here, Pauline, yeah, Helen Chang, Grace, Grace 大姐, yeah, Xiu Ling, yeah, Wam, yeah, Rashbin is here also, yeah. Wam say, 已经活到老，学到老，笑到老。That means you keep laughing all the way. Yeah. So when laughter is about laughter, there's none like any age limit. You can still continue to laugh. Yeah. So talking about that, you see, I mean, you went to university and all these things, but then to know the habit of learning, sometimes. When do you actually start developing the habit of learning? Do we need to have the habit of learning? How do you study? Yeah, something like that.
We as human beings, or as a Homo sapiens, we actually have this inquisitive nature. That means we have this curiosity nature in us. All of us, we have. You see, as a child, when they come out from the womb, a baby, is so curious. They open the eyes and keep on looking around. And then when you see things, the hand automatically will want to touch. So all these are the curiosity in a child. So I'm sure myself, as a baby, even in my mother's womb, I'm also very curious. What's all the noises outside there? Why are people keep on talking about me, little baby in the womb? So by nature, I feel that we are all curious being. We are all curious being. You can observe a child, how the child is so curious in a lot of things, and the questions that children ask their parents, why is this like that? Why is that like that? Now non-stop. And in school also, we ask teachers, but sometimes the education system is such that it may prevent us from asking. But those days, during my carefree time, I have opportunity to ask. I ask a lot of questions, and since I can say since birth lah, I have this urge to learn. So learning, I feel that it's an instinct in us lah. So we don't need to learn how to learn. It's already in us. It's only that down the road, we may have stopped learning. Is our own doing. So like just now, the first phrasing I put that who holds the future is we ourselves who hold the future.
Yeah, thank you, Jin. Yeah, we like since baby, you say, they're always very inquisitive. I mean, they like to ask questions. So to start developing, you say from baby lah, all these things, we also sometimes curious about things, but to develop the habit of learning. Sometimes this kind of thing is everybody know, learning is good, lifelong learning, but to develop the habit of learning, also another things that we have to really do it. So how may we know that how to develop the habit of learning? Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. Since we already have this curiosity and inquisitive nature, and if we couple with the encouragement in the environment, definitely it will be enhanced, because not all of us are fortunate enough to be in an environment that allow us to go to school and all that. But that should not hamper us from not learning. Learning can be in many ways. Learn from experience and learning even some trade, how to sew clothes and how to cook. These are also all learning. So when I'm talking about learning, it's not only academic learning. When I talk about I never stop learning, or lifelong learning, it's not only on the academic side. It can be anything, anything like playing the ukulele, or even sing a song. I learned how to sing dialect songs and all that. These are also all learning. So yes, Auntie Boleh, if with the right environment, we can learn faster. But not let this be to prevent us from learning. Even I have seen so many success stories during hardships and all that. They are still able to learn and be successful in life. Again, to be successful in life, who is there to say who is successful and not? Maybe we look at one person, we feel that person is not successful, but that person felt that he is successful, he is enough. So again, it falls on the individual how you compare yourself to yourself and not with others. And yes, learning can happen anywhere if we allow it to happen ourselves. Yeah, Auntie Boleh.
Yeah, thank you, Li Jin. Li Jin is so determined of things that she wants to learn, then she go ahead without hesitation. Sometimes we do hesitate, go or not to go. Sometimes, yeah. So as you say, I know that Jin is ongoing forever. She's really learning. So learning and does learning actually interfere with your everyday life? Sometimes we want to learn, but then we have things to do. So too much of learning, does it interfere with your everyday life in a way?
Again, this is planning. Learning doesn't mean have to be consciously learning. Sometimes learning, we can concurrently, we are learning, but yet we still do not realize it. So let's not let training in or learning interfere with your life. If we have these thoughts, like just now I mentioned, the three goods have good thoughts. If we have this thought of say, if I go for so many learning this and that, then I can't do this, I can't do that, it interfere with my life. If you have this thought, then it will happen now. So we have good thoughts about learning, and planning definitely is necessary. If you know that you do not have the time to go for that program, then don't go for it, and not to force yourself and be unhappy about the learning process. When we learn, it should be a happy, joyous moments of learning. Then you can learn faster. That's why in Toastmasters sometimes we have said it's an environment for fun learning. Fun learning, learn with fun and joy, and not learn with torture and torment. Sometimes we have been forced to learn, especially I've seen children being forced by their parents, even teachers. You must study, you must this, you must learn, you must that. So sometimes because of these external forces, it can cause us to rebel internally. Why should I? Why should I? Why should I? So let's learn in a fun and joyous way. It will not interfere in your life if we plan and we enjoy what we learn. Yes, Auntie Boleh.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Jin. You see, there's warm children. Now, why adult nowadays it's not as curious as children? What stopped them? This is what one wrote here.
Okay, Wam is also a certified laughter yoga leader. It's the same as laughter. Last time children laugh so much, and then why when we adult we laugh less? There are many factors, but eventually it is still falls upon us ourselves. What stop us? If there's something that stop us, we can unstop it. And because of the environment and society that say tell us not to laugh so loud. Why are you laughing? Or when we are so curious, we ask too many questions. We have been slammed down, by the adults and say, why you ask so many questions? Don't ask lah, don't ask. Some nowadays with the internet and with the social media, some even the adults will tell the children, you will go and Google and find lah. You go and Google and find the answer. But that is very dangerous, because once children enter the internet or the social media, there are lots of dangers lurking around. And if they are not been under surveillance by their parents to see what they are looking for, so that is another area of concern. Yes, curiosity mind is always there. It's always there. So when we become adult, priority may have changed. They are in the rat race, looking for jobs or working or getting married and have children. So they are so focused on doing those things that the curiosity nature may be hidden in somewhere in us. But it's still there. It's still there. So I remember when I did a survey on the happiness, authentic happiness. I still can remember authentic happiness. If you go to the website www.authentichappiness.org, then there are many questions, maybe about 20 or more. I think there are a lot of questions. You answer. Then when I did the survey, and I discovered that actually gratitude is number one in authentic happiness. If you have gratitude, that is real happiness. But at that time when I did the survey, my gratitude level was, I think, 10 over or something. But of course, a few years later, I redo the survey. And curiosity is number two. Curiosity is number two. And number three is learning new things. So these are authentic happiness. That means being curious is actually happiness. No, when curious, you know, when the child, when they are curious, you can see their face are so happy. You know, why like that? Why like that? And then when they know something, oh, so happy. And learning new things, like, you know, when they ride on the little bicycle, you know, they learn new things. Once they learn how to ride or swimming, that type of happiness is authentic happiness. Is real happiness. Yes. Like Helen said, curiosity mind can lead to learning. Oh yes. So it's instinct in us. Please bring it out again now for those who have lost it or maybe have not used it for some time. Okay, Auntie Boleh.
Thank you for the our viewers who always give constant feedback. Actually, your input actually is very nice. It's interactive and it's so nice to you know, when you have questions, you can just ask Li-Jin and just share your view as well. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So Jin, you say curiosity and to learn. Actually, do we okay have to learn to learn? Yeah. We want to learn something. Do we have to learn something? Something. Do we have to learn to learn?
Whatever we do, there is some effort to be put in. Nothing just come just like that. Of course, there are lots of free things, you know, but free things, to get the free things, we need to have an effort to get the free things also. So to learn things, yes, sometimes some people say, I don't need to learn this, I don't need to learn that, I don't need to learn how to do this or how to do that. So yes, you can phrase it that way. Yeah. Effort, little effort need to be put in, and the effort has to be joyful effort and not the forceful effort. If it's too forceful, it can lead to stress and it will affect our mental health, and internally there will be in turmoil. So whatever effort we do, joyful effort, and incorporate laughter into it and smiling. Yeah, Auntie Boleh.
Yeah, Jin, as you say, that's why sometimes it's rather contradicting, as I say, like you say, okay, take our time, don't force ourselves too much. So, yeah, okay, never mind, I don't want to learn. So this is also another, so we have to know ourselves. Yeah, I know, but I don't stress myself. I never mind, like just like that, you know, things are like that. So that's why you see nowadays, many people say, okay, whatever things I want to know, just for a while, I go and get from the social media because it's easy to get. So we still need to go for all this, like what you say, learning 5 days course. What I want to know, I search Google and it tell me the result or it tell me the answer. Do we still go and actually officially go for 5 days course, 3 days course, and this kind of learning actually online?
Hello. Can you see me? Hello. Yeah, I think you all can see me, but I can't see anything on the screen. Auntie Boleh may have not. I'm not sure where Auntie Boleh is. Can you all hear me? Yeah. If you can hear me, then it's good, because now I can see already. Yeah, there is.
It's too hot. Anyway, okay. Yeah.
Okay. You're talking about we can Google for this and
Why
that.
should I attend the course? Yeah.
Okay. Yes. nowadays is so wonderful. It's an information age now. Anybody who have access to the materials or like computer or handphone, we can get any answer at our fingertip. Uh, Again, we must be skillful in filtering the information that we have. Yes, we can take up online courses which there's no interaction with people. Then we can have certificates or even diploma and even sometimes degree from online studies. To attend courses in a group of people, we human beings are social beings. We like to interact with people. So by doing that, the learning process is more effective and efficient. No problem in getting online courses when you do solo, but we are not a solo beginner, so we still need interaction. And if we are skillful and we know how to sieve and filter information, yes, go ahead, go ahead. In fact, I also rely a lot on Google, the World Wide Web. Those days were called the World Wide Web, www, to get information. Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Make full use of whatever technology that we have.
yeah, that's why actually sometimes it does help a lot. Yeah, so you see that Jin can so nice of you to share to us, so many things that you want to learn and you're willing to share, especially I'm so thankful that you are so generous after what you have learned, immediately you want to share. Oh, that's as what you always say, it's a way of learning also when you share, right? Something like that. Yeah, Jin, yeah, you have learn. Do we have to stop it somewhere? That when do we stop learning? Do we think that okay lah, maybe until I'm 70 years old I don't want to learn anything already. I just want to be happy. Or some people think this way lah. So what do you think? When do we stop learning?
For me, when I stop learning is the day when I die lah. When my mind is not working, or maybe when my system is not working. And yes, a lot of people will say that when I'm 70, I don't want to 伤脑筋 lah. That means I don't want to use my brain cell lah. I've been using it for the last 70 years. Now I want to rest. But the moment we rest, our brain cell will also deteriorate. It will decrease. So the more we make use of our brain cells, the more we make use of our muscle and move around, then we can regenerate or revitalize, rejuvenate ourselves, and we can live up to 100 years. Actually human being can live up to 100 over years. So it's the power of the mind, and also to keep it active and keep it learning new things. Like learning new things, authentic happiness, right, is the number 3 in the ranking of authentic happiness. So ladies and gentlemen, please don't stop learning.
Thank you for today's awesome sharing. So never stop. No time frame that you have to stop. So forever, okay, is to continue learning. So thank you today having Jin to be with me. So we continue to learn and we continue to share. So it's time to say bye-bye. So it's Auntie Boleh loves to say, you help me to share my page and like and follow Auntie Boleh. Yes. So it's time to say bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Auntie Boleh and our viewers.
Awesome. Thank you.